Illinois State Rifle Association offering free firearms safety and training lessons to former U.S. Congressman from Illinois, Adam Kinzinger, after he was with Lucas Kunce, who was running for U.S. Senate over in Missouri. What happened here? Why is the ISRA giving some potential free lessons to Adam Kinzinger? Let's get into it. It is Illinois in Focus. I'm Greg Bishop. Get the podcast anywhere you get podcasts and join us here with America's Talking Network each and every weekday morning. So let's get into this. You've got the Illinois State Rifle Association saying they're offering free firearms safety and training lessons to Lucas Kunce and Adam Kinzinger, offering free firearms training to the two, one of the oldest and most respected gun organizations in the United States, they say, after learning about an incident in Missouri where TV reporter Ryan Gamboa was accidentally shot during a campaign event in the backyard of a private residence due to U.S. Senate candidate Lucas Kunce and former Congressman Adam Kinzinger violating commonly known safety rules by firing at steel targets in close range with an AR-15 using incorporated ammunition, or inappropriate ammunition, I should say. The ISRA would like to offer complimentary firearm and safety training classes to our five-star range in Kankakee, Illinois, Kinzinger's hometown. So clearly, there's something that we need to learn more about this. And in particular, you've got, let's go to Lucas Kunce's X account, where he says, "Great day at the range today with my friend Adam Kinzinger. We got to hang out with some union workers while exercising our freedom. Always have your first aid kit handy," he said. "Shrapnel can always fly when you hit a target like today, and you've got to be ready to go. We had 4 first aid kits, so we were able to care for the situation, and I'm glad Ryan is okay and was able to continue reporting." Here's, of course, some pictures that Kunce shared. There's Kinzinger firing a rifle. There's a group of people that were there. Then you get some more kind of, what their range looks like, where they went to go shoot at a private residence. But obviously, pictures of a reporter being struck by shrapnel. And here we are with, some other pictures that are circulating online of this incident. And people trolling the situation as well. You've got pictures that show Kinzinger again shooting. The continued first aid that was being given to the reporter that was there. Some more of the treatment. And is that a tourniquet they're using there? So clearly this has gotten the attention of a lot of people, including Kunce's rival, Josh Hawley, in the Missouri U.S. Senate race. Hawley posted, "When liberals play with guns, people get hurt." TV reporter hit by bullets fragment at Lucas Kunce's campaign event. It shows the candidate there providing first aid. But somebody shared, "Dude, are you serious right now? That's a picture of a Marine treating a gunshot wound. Politics has caused you to lose the plot entirely." Well, back to the Illinois State Rifle Association. What did they have to say about this? They went on again and said that they are offering free classes to Kinzinger and effort to try to get him trained up because they say that they were firing an AR-15 with inappropriate ammunition. Also, they're looking at first aid. So the ISRA says, "We don't often talk about our range and academy, and we should, because it's one of the finest facilities anywhere in the country. Over the years, we've trained over 50,000 people, including active duty military and civilians, National Guard members, people starring in television shows and movies, and Olympic and Junior Olympic team members. Our range has also won numerous awards and certificates of recognition from the National Guard and other respected organizations. In addition to teaching firearm safety and marksmanship skills, we also teach wound care and first aid training, something that would have been very useful as they applied bandages to the wounded reporter. We're glad he's okay and his injuries were not serious. Over the last several years, both Lucas Kunce and Adam Kinzinger have called for an assault weapons ban, but the irony is that on Tuesday, they were caught firing the exact type of firearm they want to eliminate from gun collections. This is hypocrisy at its finest. That's from the Illinois State Rifle Association in response to what happened with the reporter having to get some first aid at a campaign event. So where are we at with all of the litigation against gun laws in Illinois? Obviously, people waiting for the Southern District of Illinois Federal Court to make some kind of determination as to what's going to happen with the state's gun and magazine ban that was enacted in January 2023. But we also have the Viramontes case being heard at the Seventh Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals. That's a challenge of Cook County's firearms ban. They're set for a November 12th hearing in the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. But what's interesting is, they do have the various filings that are shown on the court docket for the appeals court, but I can't access them, including arguments that were received for the gun rights groups, Firearms Policy Coalition, the Second Amendment Foundation. So those have been filed, as have the arguments from the Cook County attorneys. Those have been filed as well, but when you click through on the PACER, you just can't get them. They say they're not available yet. So we'll see, obviously, if those do get posted where we can publicly read them in anticipation of that hearing in the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals set for November 12th. Not the only thing we're watching. We've got the CCL mass transit case where a federal judge has declared for the plaintiffs in the case that prohibiting concealed carry on mass transit is unconstitutional. And in that case, you've got an order from the judge in the appeals case accepting the district level judge's order. So it says that, before the appellate's joint status report, you've got the filing from the judge. It's ordered that this appeal will proceed to briefing. So the appeals court is now saying, yes, we'll proceed. The appellants shall file their briefs before November 15th. The appellees shall file their consolidated brief on or before December 16th. And then the appellates should file their reply briefs by January 6th. A review of the short records reveal that these appeals involve more than one appellant represented by different counsel. Counsel for appellants are encouraged to avoid unnecessary duplication by filing joint brief. It goes on to spell out even more of important notice schedules and such. So we'll see where that case goes on the challenge against Illinois' ban on concealed carry. So those are just a few of the updates. Some other things we're going to be tracking as it happens. You've got that court case against Glock from Chicago. There's a status conference set for November 11th, and we'll be watching for that as well. So a lot of things going to be popping off after the election. When it comes to litigation against Illinois' guns regulations, Cook County's gun regulations, and so on. It is Illinois in Focus Daily. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell with us. Get the podcast anywhere you get podcasts. Wake up every morning with America's Talking Network. Here with Illinois in Focus Daily.